How's everyone doing? So I'm gonna mute Avowed because it will now get over the desktop audio. And we don't want all the things to have desktop audio. Tits is allowed to make sound. VTuber no. Emote will no. 3D VTuber no. I wish I could just only remove the sounds. But I can't. Because then I'll actually remove the stream. And I can't make them actually invisible. That would be great, like if I could just put them on invisible. And let me see, my microphone is fine. Is my desktop audio still on the low side, or is the music going way above my voice? Because this is the first time I'm streaming actually with music. So, however, I see at least my microphone pick up my voice. That's already a new start, because last few times I forgot to check that and I actually wasn't connected with my microphone, but this time it seems to be connected. The music is a little bit loud, so I'm gonna put it. Okay, I need to find a midway. Maybe I can here change the volume. Yeah, I can change the volume here. Yeah, putting it a little bit softer because it needs to be in the background. Because the game audio actually comes with it, of course. So yeah. Not that there's much audio in this area. Okay, the sounds of the game are still not above it. So let me tinker a bit. There we go. Put it lower there, then we're going to editor. We're going to put this higher again. But not that high. Okay, here. Somewhat getting close. I wish I could actually very much minimize like there. It's still quite loud, to be honest. Huh, interesting. Nope. I can't sadly zoom in. Can't I zoom in? Gosh darn it. There, this is as soft as I can do. Now this also means that I can move this way up. Now we actually hear the sounds of the game. I of course don't know if that's actually interfering with one another. So I really need to think about that, because of a lot of people are actually having all those different kinds of games to be overstimulating. I don't personally like it that much. But I do like this music. Now let's see, do we have this, so we had some quests to do. Get the entrance to the garden. Now that one is once go, it's still doable. But we have a treasure map, which we are definitely not gonna find it. I don't know where this is or how to look yet. I'll probably at some point. So the expedition team is a thing, and the cure for rage is a thing. I'm first gonna focus on the expedition team. These are hunters, so this is not the expedition team, don't worry. Oh. Follow the wagon trails. Darn it. we got that. There we go. Excuse you. Pretty mushrooms, very pretty mushrooms. Now I'm definitely certain there's gonna be treasure and everything around, but that's not what we're focusing on right now. Ooh, ancient ruin. With lava! Our first lava we see.
Well, time to find another way across.
Okay, it's just another way in. Interesting. Ooh, that's definitely gonna be a way across. And that's where the expedition team has gone too. Woo! Can't say I envy them. Hello. Mine. Mine. Oh, mine. Ah. Illusion glow there.
Get off me! What's the
Ooh, that will hurt. Woo! Dang it, I tried to heal on him.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
That one's bugged. Lovely. Yeah, the lights went on. Makes sense. It's a certain time. Ooh, forgot one sword. That's the expedition camp we actually found. I see some towers there.
Bugs. Always bugs.
Yes.
Quiet as a soul. Well struck.
There. Not so bad now, was it? Now, this might actually be bad. Okay, this water at least is poisonous. Or acidious. Which, in and of itself, is already... That's what's going to be hard. Not because I wanted to explore old world ruins. How about you undo this loop? Well, this is suspicious pile of bones. Wonder what that could have come from. Huh? I bet that's a bounty.
Looks like the beetles have settled in nicely.
Huh. Really? I hadn't noticed. And this probably wasn't bounty, like I said. I probably have to get so many classified beetle nestings. There we go. Burn it down, burn it down. There we go. Now this is a little bit better. There. Else you couldn't hear my voice about all the music. There is gonna be something here. Oh, look at that skull of the big thing in the middle.
Can we finish here? Quickly? Before I lose my lunch.
Really? I am so lucky this game hasn't, doesn't have smell. A game that we're not that far yet that we can smell games. Can you imagine?
If you insist.
Yep, as expected, this is a bounty.
Seek.
Okay, there we go. Oh, dang it. I'm pummeled! I'm getting pummeled! There's so many of them, holy shit! Okay, I just got full life. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Whew. That are a shitload of bugs. Woo! Expect something more as a reward, but sure. Aw, that was a fresh death. Let's see what's up here. More beetles there. There we go. Oh dear. I saw that go wrong from the beginning. Nah. Got here. I got up there, yes, okay. Now, of course I'm going back to where I just came from. Because I bet there's way more, another way out, up another way. Alright, let's see what's this way. Further climbing up, let's check the little corners. Okay, can't go up there. No, no. I did not take shit from stone beetles. Unless I do that. Okay, that healed me a little bit again. Okay, stone beetles, if you let them do their thing, they're ouchy. Good to know. Stone beetles do ouchy. Okay, and this leads here. Which is an encampment. There we go. And here we go. I realized I forgot to open mix it up. So really quickly opening mix it up, because for some reason when I have mix it up open, a lot more happens. There we go. High CPU usage detected, which good to know. System resource over some high tech option output in editor. Ah. Okay, so I don't have a... It sucks, but I do need that. Okay, what other apps do I open? Do I have opened it? Okay, so this is a problem. For my CPU mostly. But it's okay. Alright. Map. I need to find another way across to there. So I think it's best if we stay in that area. I'm really quickly setting my chats. go. To be honest, I thought this thing would help me across. Or at least I would be able to get across somewhere around here. King Jaden, hi! Okay, the Trovo chat now works as well. Good. How are you doing? Okay, no, I can't. I definitely can't get across here. Okay, so I thought first maybe I should get on those. I'm gonna follow that all the way to the beginning. Welcome in! Oh, Botrix is not active at the moment, that's why it's so silent. Makes sense.
Someone's eager to meet us.
These are ruinous blights, which are new in this area.
Yardsley, well done.
Hey, Yasli didn't do squat. I did everything on my own. Okay, so that's definitely not a way to get there, because there's no way I can get from there to there. Why is my Trovo chat resetting? Alright, I heard a chat come in. Now I need to check what it actually was. For some reason he has opened the chat here again instead of... There we go. Now, it still has some bugs, but that's okay. I have YouTube twice. This is the YouTube that is most recent. It's Trovo that's most recent. There we go. Trovo, activities, Twitch. Twitch chat was still correct, so we're good on that. And the YouTube chat, because the YouTube chat apparently, the stream closed the chat. There we go. Now I can chat with everyone. Okay. So we went into those ruins, which are the bug ruins. Now there is quite some mushroom territory here, which I'm going to explore now. I do need to find another way across. Now we went that way. Now I'm actually going this way. I already told the Zornets and the bugs are their biggest problem. Okay, you're not a priest, you're a scholar. Which... Gosh darn it. Fine. And don't kill him. Because he drop kicked me. And he was dead before my sword hit him. Which I tried to avoid. Because if my sword hits him, I get some of my life back. With a well. Alright. Yay! I hear the sound of the chat go off, or the pop-ups from Twitch and YouTube and such. So it's weird that I don't see it. So let me real quick. VTuber, border live screen, microphone, emote wall. The alert box needs to be on top. And apparently my alert box went off a few times and I just can't see what happened. But thank you! So I want my alert box to be... How big are you? You're all the way over there. Yeah, no wonder that chat was in front of it. If I'm gonna put the alert box there. That way. That way I can see what happens. Because also, the recent event is only for Twitch, which I hate. It should have been for actually all the platforms, in my opinion. Oh, this was actually the one song that I found that I didn't really like that super much. No, not save image. Now, I'm sorry if... Okay, it doesn't immediately go play because I'm still in edit mode, which is good. Okay, so the chat is just making weird sounds. Because I don't see anything that actually happens. I can't find it back at least. Oh, it's me opening the chats, probably. Like this was the bot. This was actually a bot that went off. Makes sense. Right? Now there's a lot of stuff we can get here. Do I think the game wants you to go this way? Absolutely yes. I hear more. Up on that ledge. No, I'm not gonna get up on that ledge through any means here. Where's ready to jump? Wah! Woo! We actually made that. That's what I call a miracle. Let's go. Don't stand in the lava. Are you insane? Okay, now I have to say this area, I saw it from a distance. It was very green and lots of plant life. I really love it. Which somewhat makes sense because the ashes of lava are actually making ground very fertile. So, I like it.
Of it. You say your children of this land.
Okay, but we're just here for water.
Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abidan's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here. The only snare is the one this creature sprang on us. We discovered when we arrived that something had fouled the water we're supposed to route to Salus.
That makes sense.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
I've seen this before. Nature twisting itself to fight off intruders, corrupting the land and water.
Better than allowing a parasite to thrive.
That's natural volcanic activity must have polluted the water. Slow down, what exactly are you talking about? Their problem isn't with the dwarves, let them go.
How short your memories are. This land did not roar and tremble before the abominations came. Ash and scree was once soil, rich and fertile.
Terraced with greenery and life. We remember.
Ah.
What are you talking about? That volcano has shadowed the tusks since the first Pagrun set foot here.
But the Pargrunen weren't the first to live here.
No.
You're speaking of the Godless, aren't you?
A history as indelible as the rings of a tree. At least some among you remember.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
We fear it.
The burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing. What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Okay, yes, I bear the mark, that's why I must allow me to help. Your brilliant plans lets poisoned water spread through slumbering fields. Great idea. Whatever you're feeling about the Pargrunen, this poses a danger to the tusk. Let me help.
There is wisdom in your words. I would not condemn the life that clings to this place for the sake of these dwarves. Very well.
See, you just need to know how to talk to them.
Still that foul presence and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
Thank you. Alright. So now I know I need to investigate the inside of the ruins. But this part of the map is bigger than I thought when I started.
I wouldn't touch that water, much less drink it.
The water is filthy. You'll catch your death if you dip in that.
So indeed, don't touch the water. Makes sense. Oh dear.
Let's finish this. Coming from the left.
Yeah, and I'm out of here because I can't fight them from that position. Stars are not in position. Every sporting that I can take out is sportingless. There we go. Come on. very sad that his body. There we go. I don't think the Hydra is gonna be happy with us for killing the Sporlings. I honestly think she's gonna hate us for it.
Never had a chance.
Missed. There we go. Alright. Now. There we go.
We'll get them next time, dear.
Now, I don't see why I would want to get here. Maybe just because it's the way around. That's the way I could get in sneaking. However, I did go in guns blazing. Which makes it impossible for me to get a good ending for this, because the mushroom she actually needs to let live, as far as I think. Which probably means I have to fight the Giants as well. Let's see. Where does it want me to go? Map.
You asked for it.
Yep. Now, there's your sparkle. Ah, there you are. Well hidden, well hidden. Luckily, I have a very good sense of hearing. Ah. Whew. I dropped down because I didn't see that that was a hole. Nah, god dang it! It was my own fault for thinking I wasn't running already. Whew, there we go.
Something lurks here.
golden chest. Let's hope it has some Adra. Or a great or unique weapon. Right.
This workshop was loved once, but it's ruined now. I wonder why.
I think that's the way out.
Stop. That sound. It's drowning my thoughts.
Whew, this is gonna be...
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back to the same ruined trash.
No. We know this voice. This presence. Sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
Alright, what to say, what to say, what to say. Who or what are you?
I am Wodika, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance, and law.
Okay, this is quite a difficult choice. I don't want to piss her off because then she sends an army to actually take out my
We rarely speak directly to mortals, but desperate times require intervention. Too long has this land languished in chaos. Bandits, fugitives, and outcasts squabble in their crude fortresses. This land needs order, purpose. Free to rend itself to pieces.
Yeah, let's
To
do.
lie in fallow ruin.
Let people
while its
be.
neighbors
Not your
grow
problem, not
bold
your zoo.
and covetous. You are an Endearin, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves. It is steadfast. Your people understand how to tame what is wild. How to build empire from rubble.
Aha.
Yes, and that should concern you. See the destruction at your feet.
That's your fault.
This was no happenstance. The groaning of the earth, or the lapping tide.
Stop it! Stop her! Silence her! She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Yes, I know.
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its barren slopes and acid sea? Your parasite is to blame. It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush, and the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Yes, she was.
Steady now. You've been through another episode. The phantasmal focus lit up like a cinder bomb.
You looked blank, dead in the eyes.
What an intriguing but unwelcome surprise. So, I take it the Burn Queen wants you to do her a favor?
At least your chat seems to have helped with the water.
Alright. Was that the sparkle I heard? That was the sparkle I heard. Okay. Now I'm actually going out this way.
Good enough to swim. Maybe not good enough to drink.
Okay, nothing here. So I can now be in this water without dying. Which in and of itself is a win. Specifically now that I can get here. Yeah, we've been there. This is deep. Whew. Tricky, tricky. I mean, up there. Here's the thing. I hear you. Ah, there you are. Hello. Open a new box. Whee! I'm getting back.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you.
Yes.
Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Yep.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
Yeah, I hope so too. Alright.
I ask only that they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, that new life may take root.
Yes.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
Yes.
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
Reasonable. You can't be serious.
I have spoken, and so has this strange child of the land.
A word, godlike, in private?
I don't care. You have to be nice to the nature. It's your... She's gonna berate us, huh? Can you walk slower? There you go.
That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best
Yes,
source of clean
so do
water
I.
in the Tusks. So
Yes.
that what? A few more moss patches can grow? In centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing. I need you to kill the tree lady.
No.
Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system.
No.
There's no way she'll let us do that. And what about all the Pergrunen that call Solace home? Do we count for nothing? I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival. We're not getting anything until that blockage is cleared out of the aqueduct.
I get
If
that
you can
happen.
at least do that much, we'll make do. We'll have to.
I can do that much, absolutely. Like, we're all expecting it to be such drama.
We've got company.
Now, the tree lady didn't explain anything about kill breadcrumbs. Woo, there we go.
Who's next? Anyone?
Nah. Don't think anyone's next, actually.
The water looks deep enough for a dive. Last one in's a rotten egg.
I hurt you. Oh, there you are. Oh. Guys. Why are you getting hurt? Stay away from me. Okay, there goes over the edge. Could you two stop hurting me? Oh, we're getting spiders. Okay, lovely. Stop! Why are you still affected by electricity? Here's the thing. There's probably gonna be a bounty. Could you please stop being electrocuted? You're hurting me as well. How did you get electrocuted again? How is it so long? Oh. She's buggy. Feck. So we're gonna really quickly reload, see if that can fix the bug. Because it reset it every time she bursts out, and that it shouldn't do. Nope. She's probably gonna be buggy until we're back at camp.
We've got company. Couldn't have done it better.
stairs I did expect. The other ones, not so much. Okay, so I can get out of it there. There's Sparkle here. Those are just bots. A memory!
We have been here before. Do you feel the old roots twisting in the loam?
Okay, I felt nothing here. This land is dead. I've heard the riddles before. Show me what you want me to see.
Here on Maru, Ajabaru Sinakis, you stand on the shoulders of all who spoke for us before. You are young in your role, newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn. You tempered your body and spirit in our image. Tell us, Maru, how did you perform?
I was exceptional. I did not distinguish myself.
All of your life had led to this. We noticed your promise, and you rewarded us tenfold. We had chosen many new guardians, but we cherished you first. Now you stood for the garden. Your destiny awaited you. The leader sent you to the temple of Galawain's tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Adra, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home?
Okay, I found love and community. It was solitary work, but I didn't mind. I felt so isolated in Menant, I fought to earn their respect.
Meaning, the sapling thriving in its native soil. Why?
I was needed, I was closer to you than ever, I was part of something greater than myself.
You were beloved. Whole. The steward of a purpose you had not found within yourself. In the third year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself. Creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them?
Good question, I don't know myself. Okay, that's not important. To conserve the water they had, to pray for the rivers to rise, to venture out and find new sources.
They sustained each other for a time, but the crops withered, hunger gnawed, until one day, relief. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct, a river of their own design. Its veins would split the trees, a winding wound across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not consult us first?
Never objected to buildings before. You thought it would. I thought you would agree with it's necessary. We had no other way to survive. You failed us. We needed to provide for ourselves.
They had never shorn so much away. In the path of the aqueduct lived a mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle.
Its fruits fed hundreds. I meditated under its shade, a landmark for those struggles.
A font of vitality. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He raised his axe. You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm. It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene? Compassion greater than our gift. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall. The earth erupts. A chorus of screams. Ash blots out the sun.
You were in library's generation of knowledge gone.
The call of winter. The wages of their foreman's pride. Yet there you stood. A sprout in the dust. A witness to our tragedy. You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you.
Of course, you were hurt. Of course, you reacted. How many lives for one tree? How dare you? There were many innocents in the city. Why did they die?
Because we chose you. And to the whole, we should like that to be our way. Years passed. The accid returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty, but the scars never healed. We too had learned. We twine together.
Makes sense.
They reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Interesting. What do we learn? Remembrance of Maru. Godlike ability passive. Increase your attack damage by 10%. Nice.
It looks easy when you do it.
Yeah? Okay, there they come. Ooh. Hopefully that did not poison me. Whew. Those are nasty spiders. Scent grabbers.
Bravo.
Let me check. Because this actually... Prevail is this song. Interesting. We could have gone there to here. I wonder where those spiders actually came from. Because it didn't actually seem to be around before. Oh yeah, down there. I have a feeling I have to go this way. Ah, hi. I do expect an ambush of some kind.
I think we found the source of the blockage. We're going to have to get rid of those vines.
See up there? Those vines are blocking.
Yeah, I saw, don't worry. I saw. Weapons. I am quite on the heavier sides.
Blocking the flow of water.
The Pagrunan will be relieved. Fresh water is the one resource every kid needs.
Okay, show me on the map. Okay, we got that memory. They want us to go back there.
Subtle as a mouse.
Okay, that's it.
Take the right.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, good job. Ooh, a big one.
Another soul for the wheel.
These are actually all of them. I did hear the tingling somewhere. There will be. Okay, it's just the crickets. In this case. Huh. Hopla. Now all those sounds I hear. Since I don't see a pop-up, I do think it's one of my bots. Oh, let's not jump into the lava. Okay, this actually goes quite well. Good. Okay. Alright, there we go. Walking down the slope. Is there something? This is there? Okay, yeah, we've been in the water before. Nah.
We'll wait here until you've taken care of everything. Gabral would be downright insufferable if I went back to them empty-handed.
The aqueduct is
Thank
clear.
If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
Yes. This, I think, is the best solution for this area. I think I've explored actually the whole of this area on this side of the ravine. So I'm going to go back here. There we go. Now, except for her, everyone's talking about
Anyone
me.
else finding it hard to breathe?
Whew. Okay, now let's see the magic pistol we found. Has quite some damage. A high stun, a high stamina cost, and a high critical hit chance. Power attacks deal very high stun. Bullet seeks and targets enemies. Huh. So it's a search. Interesting. I'm definitely interested in what I can make it do. Health restoration for monsters for 5. Let's see. I don't have anything yet that has better resolve. There we go. Now I have quite some meals. Quite some ingredients. Now this is definitely what you want to see. All those good stuff. So as soon as I get to the city, which won't be for a while.
Oh dear. Focus on something else, dear. Like how terrible the tusks smell.
So before I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna actually see. Power attacks deal moderate stun to nearby enemies. Deal very high stun. Killing an enemy gives you 50% reload speed for 10 seconds. Which is nice, however, I'm not gonna use this gun.
Stay with us, Mark. Yes, the feeling will pass.
Okay, I already can't, my armor. I can actually make the blood wraith toadstool, but I don't need those yet.
Right.
I'm actually thinking about destroying the purple stuff, and the common and the fine stuff I'm gonna sell. This one can go as well. Marius is not happy here. He's not a happy camper. Now, how much of this do we have? Not a lot. It's better than we had. I don't have enough Awakened Adra. I have a lot of Corrupted Abra. I don't think I can make the other Abra yet. Crafting. Yeah, I can, by the way. I can, actually. Interesting.
It's like I'm being chased by something I can't see.
Yeah. Long live trauma.
We're here, Marius. You're safe. The only thing chasing you is yourself.
Marius, of course, escaped from this area.
I'm the last person I'd want to be chased by.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you?
Yes.
The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown.
And there, good drinking.
Your confidence
If
is
it doesn't
refreshing.
pop up, it's not a viewer, so don't worry.
I almost hate to ask, but are you afraid of what's to come? I'm not judging, just curious. You've certainly faced it enough times.
Yeah.
I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential.
Earlier you were worried that you're taking the wrong direction with animancy. Who did you think you were? Who do you think you were? Jeez, what a sentence! This sentence makes no sense. Who do you think you were letting down? I think that's what they're trying to say. I'm sure Dado had something to do with that. You can't treat yourself like a machine. You have limits.
You've been paying attention. Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me.
Yeah.
And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if
Makes
I'm
sense.
wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
I think you made a breakthrough. You just made a breakthrough. Now you need to hear this. Not that you need to hear this from me, but you're allowed to be wrong.
Did I? Huh. I don't know what I expected. Feels nice. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments.
Yes. I
Thanks
think
for
she wants to talk
talking.
with me again. Yes, she does.
Many animancers believe that nature is there to be measured, controlled, subverted. Well, I've been contemplating that assumption. Quite a bit, in fact.
Oh, you have
You
now?
made peace with the Delamgan in Galawain's tusks.
Yes.
Could that be a sign of things to come?
Let me real quickly put that. I think animancers can work with nature, not again. You think
Possibly, if they were to find common ground. I've spent my life trying to dominate nature, to overcome the limitations of our existence for the good of everyone. Just
Yeah.
like my mother.
makes sense.
But what if animancers coexisted with the natural world? Supporting instead of exploiting. With a little encouragement, it could be possible. There's plenty of work ahead of us, but I'd say we're off to a good start. Now, let's try and stay on nature's good side. We have a reputation to uphold.
Yes, we do.
Not before I've done some reading.
Okay, she's done talking. Your turn.
The Rawatayans love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here.
Galamantusk has certain lost your charm.
I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw, day in and day out?
No.
According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
I agree, people should be free to choose their own path. No one could survive here without cooperation and mutual sacrifices.
You're not alone. A lot of people in Solace would agree with you.
Exactly. It's not a home if you have to lock people in it. Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission.
Interesting.
We venture out. We're encouraged to.
And all that you gain from your exploits and rich rotate, how many of you actually go back to your homelands?
Yeah, strength through striving. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle, but people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
Yes, agreed with that.
Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders.
Makes sense?
Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out. I've got extra water in my pack if anyone needs it.
You're done talking as well? Okay, then we only have Marius, which is gonna be hard.
Envoy? Last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back.
I don't understand why you don't want to go home. If this were my home, I wouldn't want to come back either. Okay, you must not have left under the best of terms.
I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself. I did. Might come a time when I'm ready to talk about it. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway.
Ooh.
Until next time.
You have nothing more? You have
How
nothing more.
knowledgeable are you about boat maintenance?
I know enough to patch a hull or mend a sail.
Okay, I'm done.
Why do you ask?
Well,
Exit here. Now, there's probably a lot of, oh, my feet were stuck. There we go.
In the dark, the mountains shift in unknowable shapes. The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in this place.
Makes sense. It's a testament to the Peregrine spirit that they can survive here. Once in the Tusculum will find the garden and get out.
The rule of the wilds. What will they do to gain such victory? Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
Yeah, they just didn't like me very much. Alright.
Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
I've never betrayed anyone, and I never will. I've been tempted, but stood firm. I betrayed someone once, I'm not proud of it. Ooh. Ooh, that indeed depends on your definition of loyalty, because I did break my oath to the Emperor, sort of.
Shame. A scar burned in a field. Why?
Everyone has a price. I wish I hadn't learned that the hard way. And to protect someone, they didn't know what was best for themselves. I was weak and fearful. I gave in to save myself.
Deadly game. Innocence lost where it could not survive. A venom bloomed. We wonder, what good is a vow if it can break?
We have to trust each other. Not everyone is a potential enemy. We can't plan for every contingency. What matters is that it mattered once. You finally asked me a question I don't have an answer for.
Trust. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with 2 heads.
Dandelions with 2 heads? Why? But sure, I guess. Alright. It's morning again. We're in the beginning area again.
Nicely done.
Dang it. Oh, there we go. Nice.
That'll show him.
Those were the bugs from the armor. But this... That's how close this was to the sides here. Huh. Very interesting indeed. You didn't want my help, so I'm not gonna help you. My W button did a buggy again. Map. Which quest is on, by the way, now? A cure for rage. Locate the missing Algerian envoy. Orange warning. The Algerian envoy is indeed on its way to the garden. Very clearly. I did empty out this area. Alright. Ooh. He got a skull smashed in the ground. Ouch.
Bring back someone to help you. Please. If you just...
Hi.
You'll not leave my side until I am what I want. Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Oh.
That must be Lorraine's merchant. Looks like the ogre got to her first.
Well, what is it?
Ah.
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Sure.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time. You will. I am glad that... I am glad you will help. I apologize. My breath left me for a moment. What I need is this. Galeen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe. It should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Gilleen go free.
Interesting. If you know the recipes of the caravan, why don't you do this yourself? Like a few of you, we don't need to worry about the recipe. I already know what you need. Have no fear.
Is that so? Very well. You may speak to Gilleen if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Acquire anti-aquatic moss. Hi. Alright, the moss should be somewhere. The carriage ground to a halt and Marilla threw the door open and barged out, but when she glimpsed the figure before her, she went still. Oh, it's a book. Ooh, 5 lockpicks needed to open this, sure. Apparently I needed to do that from a very specific corner. The cave coral I definitely need a lot of. Huh. This is definitely the ogre secret stash of human bones. Alright, let's go to Kierfrag. Okay, that doesn't do much. Recipe from the short editor and caravan cataloging the goods sold to the warden tower. So, is it correct that there was only like fine, I'll fight you. There we go. Yeah, you're burning, but we did defeat our enemy. Woo! Flames will stop burning soon. I have to say, you're quite crispy.
Those wagons have seen better days.
Yeah, this is definitely the danger. Here. My country's now void. My country's caravan. Ah, there's lockbox. Which cost me 3 lockpicks, but I have enough. Common ailments among the denizens of Clement Tusk. Molder lung, anti-mosaic highland moss found throughout the region, particularly in the southeast of Clement Tusks. Grows on rocks above the ground among the roots or red leafy trees. Like beetle nests formed at the base of the... I already have that. There we go. This was honestly quite a big caravan. And I bet he attacked it on his own. Now, it's actually quite a big region. It can be in gosh darn it.
Not bad, envoy.
Huh. Apparently a good crit. There is still more of the wagons.
These tracks lead off the main road. Might as well see where they go.
There's so many deaths and... Recipe from the destroyed Endarian caravan cataloging the goods sold to the Warden Tower, salt pork, salt fish, gunpowder stuff. So, the Warden's Tower is actually where I can get the gunpowder stuff. Or gunpowder snuff, whatever. Every time I hear the tingling, I'll look real quickly to see if there's something new that I actually need to respond to. Nah. The area where I can get the moss is gigantic. And normally I would have already picked it up, because knowing me, I've scoured everywhere around here. Ooh. Done everything apparently. Ooh. Ah! There we go. Very glad I went this way. And I already bought the gun snuff from them. Which makes sense. I'm gonna keep it a short stream today. Tomorrow is Monday. I'll probably be back tomorrow with longer streams. I'll probably be back tomorrow with a TikTok stream. I haven't been able to do that a lot throughout the week because of reasons.
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require?
Yes.
Yes. I can work with all of this. Thank you, Traveler. 1,000 times thank you. And you, Dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there.
Thank you so much. I really mean that.
There
Be
you go.
well now. Both of you.
Thank you, Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve.
Yeah.
Did you leave me to my rest now, traveler? Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
Absolutely, sir.
We made a friend. Today is a good day.
Hopefully he'll remember how helpful we were next time we see him.
There we go. I do have an ability point again. I think I skipped one. So yeah, I have to. Like, I actually dislike the bear alley, I noticed. Increased range weapon damage against unaware enemies, which is great. This is bleeds. However, I think we're at the point that I should just reset my points and reevaluate things. Yes. Set your points to affect all points across all player ability trees. So also the companions, sure. That's a player, so fighter. Oh, damn it. Okay, I do have the points. Okay. For some reason. Okay, for lot I need to spend 1 point. So this one's definitely the one I'm gonna keep as base thing. I want up. I don't work with guns anymore, so that one can wait. Those. I can unlock that, I can unlock that. Fighter at least. 1 toughness rank. At least 2 in here. Critical hit melee weapon deals with from stamina weapon. So it's critical hit melee. I don't block. Power attack of maces and 200 hammers, deal 40% stun. I have 14 points left. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put 3 in here. Freezing pillar. There's a pillar of frigid ice to the ground, dealing damage at high frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Nah. Here. These pillars no longer break on impact, but remain as a lingering frost area of effect. The pillar shatters after taking damage for 20 seconds or 20 seconds have passed, sending out explosive damage to nearby enemies. And that's the cost. So if I want to go for this one, I need to do all 3 of them. Pulvera is on my weapon, so I don't need that. Summons a magical ball for 30 seconds with arrows that deal high poison accumulation. So this is explosive damage. This is poison damage. No grimoire with the spell, so I need a grimoire with that spell, so I'm gonna see if I can find one in the city. So this one I have, actually. Terms of cone frost, like the cones I don't like. Conjure a violent storm of ice and snow pummeling nearby enemies with raining ice and frost accumulation. That one I actually like. Lots of frost, no. I think I'm not gonna like the pillar of ice. It reduces the cast time for blizzard, increases the duration by 6 seconds. Okay, those are actually very nice. Returning storm, conjure a powerful thunderstorm that strikes the earth with lightning bolts, dealing stun and shock accumulation to nearby enemies. Fireball! Oof. I like my spear, but I'm not using it often enough. So I am thinking at least having some this does heal me by poisoning the others. Okay, that's very handy to see. Now this one needs to be at least 2. This one is already 2, so okay. Good. Now I have 7 points left. This one up again. For bows I use a lot of power attacks. So I have 3 points left, so I think what I'm gonna do is use all these. I have some ice magic. Okay, my companions still got their stuff. Here, however, it's been... Oh, it's not restored here. It's not been redone. Good. Saves me time and energy. Start summons a ruinous blight to fight with you. Interesting. So I think that's what I got from the... diamonds. Quite some. So now we got 2 treasure maps. That is lava. And the building of an ancient of the ancient civilization of the godless. Now that is definitely the garden, and the tree you see is probably where Sabadell is imprisoned in. I'm not going there. I see that, and I know that's actually... So that isn't the godless building, that's actually the city. Good to know. Yeah. So this probably used to be fertile farms at some point. But it hasn't been for a long time. You can clearly see that. And here's Sparkle. Huh.
I let you have that one.
Almost a floor weird.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Building. Interesting. Let me see on the map where I am. Okay, I am... That is the outcast camp. And the outcast probably will attack me. Okay, but these are skeletons. I'm not too worried about attacking skeletons. go. And they did want to see me back at the... Oh, there's spiders here and bugs probably. Interesting.
They're coming.
Sand spider creeper. Woo! Yeah. Wonder what's coming my way, because they have apparently seen me. Ah. Weather slope. When have we done it? Where am I on the map? Ah, makes sense. This was so clearly the front entrance.
Never had a chance.
Oh, mistake!
Ah, the spiders are fighting the bugs. Interesting. Yeah. Ooh, the spiders are winning from the bugs.
I need my space.
Oh, those were coming here. Interesting. Okay. Sure. So we're going somewhat around the outpost. If at all possible, I wanna keep them friendly. There we go. Oh, you actually have something? Thank you. An abandoned camp, eh? Most often than not, the people are around it and are dead. Here are turnips.
That weapon isn't working.
I noticed. The sorcerer needs to be taken down quite soon. Someone pulled me in. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, another crit. There are actually quite a lot of them. Now this water seems deep and poisonous. Even though I cleaned the water in some spots, doesn't mean they're ever clean everywhere. Okay, I'm not getting damage from walking through the water. That already makes me a happy camper. Hey. Now, those I do remember. Seeing those. What was it with the map? The gap in between. There we go. Okay, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I can teleport. I can teleport. I wanted to look slightly over the edge and I fell. That was stupid. It was my own fault.
Hey, I might have something for you, Andre. If you're buying, I'm selling.
I don't think you have anything. I'm indeed not selling at the moment. I could sell these, but no.
However long you need to stay, Gilly, stay.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Are you sure I can't do anything else for you?
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm all right for now, thank you.
Good. If you need anything, just let me know. Even if it's just a hot drink. I'm happy to do anything I can.
That means so much to me, Lorraine. I'll take you up on that later.
I can't wait. Envoy, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back from the wilderness. Gillian told me everything. The caravan, the ogre. I'm so glad she's safe. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know what to say, but thank you. I mean it, Envoy. Thank you.
A parting cloud. A solitary sprout in a dead land. It grows here still. We twine.
Now, I have no idea who or what to talk to get the storage room key.
Hey, I might have something for you, Envoy.
Oh, she's also a seller.
Oh, you stopped by. It's so good to see you again. Thank you. Gods, I'm glad to be out of that cave and, well, back to something normal. And Lorraine over there has really made me feel welcome. More than welcome, even. She really helps me feel at ease. It's nice being with her. Thanks. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I should let you get back to it. I'll be here should you ever need me for any reason. Oh, and one thing before I forget. The wardens let me open shop. I don't have as much for sale as I like, but if you want to see what I've got, just ask.
Yes, please. Superb, living chunk. Ooh, this facet pebble circles the head of the wearer in a tight orbit, beautiful color swirl over the surface of. Ooh, it's for intellect. And 14 lockpicks, yes, please. Now I know I'm eventually gonna need all the Adraban I can get and wanna buy these.
have something for you.
Now what's the time? Let me grab my wristband. We have a little bit of time left. No, I'm not interested right now. Thank you for the offer though. It really wants me to skip this whole area and go to the garden. However, I believe if you don't save these people and have the god inside your head feel something for them, to actually destroy this area. Right. I know I'm walking the same route I did before. Mostly because of this, I'm going here.
Of all the stupid things our people ever did, Forja may strike us all down, but they'll keep carving that blasted thing forever.
Oh, a face in the mountain. Now, if you have a quest, Heh. They dropped some turnips.
Anyone?
There we open the chest. Lily told me to go in. There was a copper key, which I found a few keys by now. I wonder what all those keys go to, but apparently I found some keys. I was going this way before I fell to my death. There we go. And this is indeed the building I should be in for the treasure map. Huh. Interesting. No battles. Nah. Here's the treasure we were looking for. Times tarnish, eh? Show me what it is. Blocking has a 20% chance to refill 20 stamina, 10% chance to avoid melee damage. Not bad. Yeah, I do need to go into Solace Keep. Look how big this area is and where you can actually all go. This is acid. This is an acid river. To be honest, I never expected the garden to be on this island. I actually expected this to be the garden. But apparently the garden is or here, or this is the garden. And I'm just confused. I actually would have said this island, but this and this was a... Like, there's apparently so many places that aren't reachable. There we go, and more enemies. Hello. That's definitely not something where we want to drop down. Like, there's a lot of those places that are just straight on death.
This is a bit too crowded for my taste. I suggest the back door.
Okay, yeah, these are indeed pissed off at us. And they do want us to do it in the most friendly way. Whew. There's the thing. Ooh, what's that? For Constitution. Damage reduction and for Constitution. I didn't have a Constitution yet. Nice, and it's even 4 Constitution. So that is very high. You got shot by Zernep. Right. Okay. I thought that I could go there, but no. The game says no. Okay, I'm gonna save. Just so I don't... like... That's the outpost. And there are some outcasts. I do think these will actually let me talk to them.
Who goes there? Speak.
Did Sammy, never mind that.
Radut. First he refuses to let us leave the tusks, and now he sends you. I won't talk. Not with you. I don't trust your lot, Adirin. Don't think I'm not wise to you and yours. Go fuck yourself, that's what I'm talking about. I'll tell you the same thing I told Radut. These banners mark the dead dirt we claim as our own. And as long as these banners fly, as long as we hold our own, I have nothing to say to you. You'll learn what it is to suffer. Now get out of here before it gets ugly.
Okay, really quickly. Save again. Optional, don't kill Warden Outcast. Amelia might be displeased if you kill any of her wardens in the process of acquiring the banners. Acquiring the banner from the cave camp. Amelia is relying on the display of her banners as a show of strength. Taking them down and showing them to her might convince her to parley. Okay, there's two. There's actually only two things, so... Wait. A lot of lore. Lot of lore. Boop. And this one is close by. The other I can teleport to, and else I'll have to walk back. To be very honest, I'll probably just run past everything. Ah, there's the backpack I hear tingling. I'm really quickly gonna map. Bonk. Oh, it's up there. This is a thing of just rush in, grab it, I think. Because I'm bad at sneaking. Don't kill any of our guards.
Looks like we aren't the only ones out here. Be careful.
Alright, this might be shit.
Quiet as a soul.
Okay, he's in front of that. Okay, no, I can't jump that. Definitely can't jump that. Map. A little bit further into the bushes. Fuck!
Look out!
Stop crouching. Start running. They're actually fighting. Heck. There should be a banner here. I'm first gonna try and find the banner. Which is this camp? Cave camp. Okay. So it's on top of there. Come on, let's walk. We're out of here, people. We're out of here. Whew. Dit in absolute... Okay. Okay. Those, my help actually killed some minion. Killed some men. Is there actually... place where I can just say, hey, fuck off? Whew. Now, because of that, I have found some way. Bum 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 bum. So
they won't see us coming.
I'm not used to quiet.
No. Here's the thing. You're very bad at not killing enemies. Very bad. Alright. Here we're safe. No, to be honest, don't think we can get back out this way. Should watch the minimap. There's actually a lot of them around. Oh shit. Someone's gonna get up here, isn't he? Oh fuck. I'll save real quickly then.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Let's real quickly check this. No. Are you both here? You're both here. We didn't kill one of the wardens, so we're gonna save. I'm gonna override this.
I could have taken them.
Yeah, I know! That's the problem! I know you're well capable. Map. Am I behind that? Yeah, I'm behind her. So, I'm not gonna walk all the way there, I'm just gonna teleport. Because I don't have that long anymore. Nah. This is the last side quest I do for today. And that's fine. Ah, these are gonna... They're not gonna be friendly. See where you're looking, buddy. You're looking towards me. Turn around. Now this is way more of a sneaking mission. So as long as I haven't angered him yet, it's still saving, there we go.
Quiet as a soul.
God damn it! Because I got stuck under that freaking rock. Because jumping made so much sound. Which I'm gonna be honest, makes some sense, but...
Keep quiet.
Don't kill. Makes sense because I was jumping so long that by the time I actually got almost up, he saw me. Yep. Nah. I know icons. Map.
Don't you die on me!
On the left!
Stop! I think they killed one. Yeah, they killed one. Fuck. But I now know that I can't go directly up that way. I have to go around, probably. Oh, now we're gonna stand completely still. Als they'll almost see us. Because if you move once they're close by. I hope I can here. Now here I'm gonna save. I really hope they don't walk through the grass when they come back. Okay, that one's coming back this way. Yep, he's coming through the grass. He's coming through the grass.
Stop right there. Let's get them.
Okay, it's also a way. So instead of... Okay, we should have gone further. That's what I'm now gonna do. Apparently that one isn't coming back this way, it's going in circles. So that does make sense. Now I already know that I'm here safer than I was there. I hope I can make it here. There we go. The trap went off. Of course I had to look for traps.
We can sneak up this way.
And here I'm gonna actually make a new save. Okay. That one will definitely go and see us. Woo! Okay, I got through here without them noticing me. Now let me teleport, please. Woo! Made it! Sneaky, sneaky! Sneaky, 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 sneaky! Okay, my room is getting a little bit dark. So that's why my VTuber stops correctly. We did it without killing any warden outcasts, so this is definitely a thing I'm going to do in my other playthrough with the Dryads. Excuse me.
What do you want? Damn. The dream is over then. If we can't hold our banners, we've no hope of surviving the tasks. At least not like this. Still, if you got those, and we still have Kith to tell the tale, then maybe you're not all bad. Maybe
and that's why you can't kill anyone.
You can help. Let's talk inside.
Thank you. Now they're all friendly. Because I didn't kill him. Now yes, I could still get them unfriendly with me, absolutely. There will be no issue to make that happen whatsoever. Yeah. I see stuff here that I want. Outcast Chesky. Oh boy. Hello.
Alright, I'll begin by thanking you. My wardens still live and breathe. I don't take that for granted. Credit's all yours. Now, let's get to business. I'll be blunt. I don't know how my wardens and I can reconcile with Redoute or with the Keep. We spilled blood when we tried to leave Envoy, and we've spilled more hoping to hurt them enough to change their minds. Never mind our reasons for marching on the gate. That's not something that's forgiven.
I'm just thinking Redoute wouldn't have sent me if there was no way out. It's never too late for us to excel with our people, and even if it is, we have to try, and murder is pretty difficult to make up for.
No, I suppose he wouldn't. Just... I don't see how this resolves well. They'll never let us leave. Even if they forgive us, the evils that drove my wardens to the gates won't go away. I don't see how we're not fucked. There's no food. The land itself is hostile, making life in the tower unbearable.
Maybe it'd be easier if we had trade, but the Council refuses that. And even if they allowed it, our existence in the Keep is against our nature as Pargrunen. We're meant to roam. Nandru's oath forbids that, though. We're only born to die here as we watch over the garden. No one escapes. Not anymore, anyway. There were expeditions out, in the past. My father led one before I was born. Died on a hill I'll never see. What is there to discuss? Nandru set the course of our lives hundreds of years ago. To watch over the garden forever. Never mind that our nature screams for us to roam. We're supposed to stay put and waste away for the sake of a garden we'll never know.
The prefer to around something important to certain oath, whether who wants it or not. Go with me on this for a moment, wardens. Live and die by this oath, yes?
The fate of these lands, huh? Maybe there's more to it than we knew.
Yeah.
You've walked the wastes. You know what we have to deal with between the beetles and Zarips.
That's in your favor. The worse it gets, the better you can argue with the Keep. Forget about the Council. Do what the people in the Keep. Do you want your people in the Keep to deal with it alone?
No. Not at the end of the day. I don't believe we do.
And then about the food situation.
There is no food. We're fucking starving to death. The tusks don't give us much to eat now except for beetle. And I'm not convinced anyone can survive on that alone.
Makes sense.
It's not any way to live. And I don't know it'll mean much to my wardens, but yes, we have. Alright, I'll take all of this to my wardens. I think it'll be enough to give them some hope.
Good.
But do you really think Radut and the Keep will leave us alone?
I wouldn't be here if they weren't willing to work something out. We lose nothing in trying. Worst they can say is no.
I know, but it's still hard for me to believe. We've not got any other choice though, so... If that's the case, then I'll talk with my wardens. I'll make sure they accept the peace. We won't bother the tower or the keep, so long as they leave us alone. We'll find a way to survive. Before you go, take this. It'll open up the chest just to your right. I want you to have what's in there.
Okay, thank you.
I'll let you carry the news back to Radut. Thanks again, Envoy.
I do think that because I didn't get her back, it's actually, I'm not getting a chest in the keep. I think it's one or the other. However, I will be delivering the quest to the keep as well. Before I go flying. And now they are all friendly. Boop boop. Alright.
Welcome back to the tower, Envoy.
Can you give me live lands?
I'm all ears, Envoy.
As long as you keep your end of the bargain, there'll be nothing to worry about.
Thank the gods and thank you, Envoy. I will honor the agreement. As long as they remain peaceful, we'll try to get along. Thank you, Envoy. You don't know what a relief this is. Even if it is all so strange, the thought of people leaving the keep. I have to wonder what is going to happen next. The world seems to be changing.
You think? But indeed, I didn't get the storage room key. I did get something else though. First off, of course, the armor, the Berserker scale, damage negotiation, additional damage reduction. That's because this one is level 3. Plus 25% damage and 50% critical hit damage while below 30% maximum health. Well, I don't get below that amount of maximum health a lot. 5% critical hit chance. Some stuff I don't really get. Rudolph was happy to hear that the parley and your efforts to avoid bloodshed succeeded. Map. I'm gonna real quickly be hopping up and down. Just the tiniest bit. I'm not gonna use you anyway. I'm gonna use you. 10% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage, plus 100% stamina regeneration rate. But dodge distance is way too important for me. Okay. Just real quickly. Getting everything. There. Now, we have quite a cave coral. We still don't have enough. I'm gonna solve these. Now I want to see what will actually give cave coral. These upgrade requirements. No. They actually give cave coral. And corrupt Adra, so those I'm gonna definitely nah. This is a very good one. But I'm not gonna keep it. This one I'm actually gonna keep. For the very simple reason I might actually... Now, this one I'm not gonna use. This one I'm not gonna use. The rest only gets spells. Now. There we go. We have 10 cave coral again. This actually needs Adra. Now they all need Adraban. So nothing needs corrupted Adra anymore, so we're just gonna make all the Adraban we can make, which is 7. We can upgrade 2 items.
A marine godlike? One of Andra's children?
Ingati's children, as they're called in Deadfire. I've heard stories, but never...
Interesting.
met one.
Nah, I am going to upgrade my bow. And should I... And I'm upgrading my sword. Living steel chunks is what's needed now.
Rare everywhere, but
living iron chunk is, I only have 4, so we're good low on that. Other than that, wait. The iron chunk now, the common stuff is definitely gonna be sold. The fried wood branch, I have enough. Now, these I'm also not gonna get the chunks from. Now I have enough belts, specifically since these are only giving normal belts. Now, yes, I see that I am heavy loaded.
Feared among the Wana.
I've always wanted to study one up close, but they're a slippery
Actually, the previous location. Take those 2.
Hey, I might have something for you, envoy.
Yes, I know. Nah. There we go, made some money. There we go. Now he has 2 Adraban for sale. Plus 20 movement speed. Now this one's actually one I want. Or actually need. So I'm gonna stay away from doing anything else. And then we're going back to the camp, and that's where I'm actually gonna end. Oh, not you. There we go. Now. Living iron chunk to take. We don't have steel chunk, a white steel chunk. Crafting. Living iron chunk. 2. Ooh, that's not gonna make a difference, is it? No. It absolutely didn't make a difference. Whew. However,
have you been to every part of the Living Lands by now, Marius?
Probably.
Oh, Marius won't stop with me.
Envoy? Been thinking about Amalia a bit. You convinced her to stay in the Tusks. Not what I would have done, but at least it's resolved. Solus's traditions exist for a reason. It's just not always a good reason.
Traditions have kept Solus around for centuries. These traditions seem like they were invented by a crazy person.
Right. I just wanted to make sure you knew how big that was, in case she didn't thank you enough. Envoy, what do you need? You too.
I have more to say now.
How did you and Quilici meet? For some reason, he won't tell me the story. Was it scandalous? Did you seduce him away from a noble heiress, and now you're both in...
Okay, here's where I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna thank you all so much for being here with me today. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know sure as hell I did, and I hope to see you all next time. Throw pie!